It is a time of great unease. The crew of the Bargarean Jade have finally made it home to their beloved quadrant. But something is different. Wrong. Whack. Now, our intrepid heroes must root out the bad vibes, master the three-sided coin of freshness, and face down foes like they've never imagined on their final mission to Zyxx.
Let me get this straight.
Yes, Agent.
The lizard is the leader of the galaxy now?
Yes.
AJ, we're all still trying to
trying to
wrap
figure it
our
out.
minds around
AJ,
this right now.
Hey, Bargie, are you a direct tour now, or what are you?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just checking all my voicemails. They all uploaded when I came back to Zyxx. I have so many voicemails.
Yeah, that's almost a cycle's worth of voicemails, Bargie.
Here's one from my son.
Oh, yeah.
Mom, where are you? You flew into this big flaming thing and then
Next,
just...
and here's another one.
No.
We're calling you about your extended warranty. Please?
Next.
Yeah, don't listen to that one, Bargie. I think that's
Here's
spam.
finally one from someone called Todd.
Bargie, I'm crazy about you, baby. Where have you been? I can't live without you, Bargie.
Next. Anyway, I got so many. Thousands of messages.
Who is Todd?
Yeah, Todd.
Who isn't Todd, right?
I don't think that question.
Yeah, no, Bargie, I hear that. Who isn't
Right.
Todd?
I mean, listen, I could talk about Bargie's voicemails for days, but
Oh.
Nermut, what is that wrapped around your shoulders?
This? I'm pretty sure I always wear this.
No, did you
No,
take...
you've never worn a flowy cape before.
Nermut, did you wrap a
Nermut.
napkin around your neck?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess... Oh, yeah, maybe I don't wear this all the time.
Sorry, you don't know?
I mean...
You're saying the napkin fell there,
hey,
naturally.
watch it. You're dealing with the leader of the galaxy here. Do you
Yeah.
want me to take anybody out?
AJ,
I mean, I guess I woke up and decided to dress for the job I have. You know what I mean?
Nermut,
So,
Nermut,
yeah.
listen, that's not you. Whoever that is someone else.
Don't crowd him, you know? Like, don't crowd him. He's the leader of the galaxy.
AJ,
so
you know,
just-
I'm going to need security. And I don't know why I have to look
Nermut,
into
we're going to
Right.
figure out what is going on here,
Yes.
and we're going to make this right.
Yeah, Nermut,
Excellent.
mark our words. We
All right.
will remove Nermut Bundaloy from power.
I don't know if that's the exact thing. I will be
Bargie, we're going to get to inbox 0 before this is all over.
I know. I'm
How
on
are those things-
708. It's a message from my old agent.
Bargie, Lexamar Punch here. Where have you been? Let's do lunch. I'm not available, but I want to do lunch soon.
Next.
Barge, where are you? I'm going mad,
Todd
Barge.
again, it's Todd.
Where have you been?
Next.
He seems nice.
I don't know, Nermut, maybe in the meantime,
Yes.
you should change your name, to avoid confusion.
Tar, how dare you?
Excuse me?
After my name was stolen by the Emperor?
Listen, guys,
Shameful.
we'll get to the bottom of this at some point, but
Okay.
I think we need to seek out, some people that we know. We need to figure out what the deal is
we
in
need to
this
figure out-
galaxy.
What's happened? What we're up against?
The
Yeah.
vibes are bad.
Yeah, we know the vibes are bad.
Nermut, we know the vibes are bad, okay? That's like saying we all like shrimp.
I like shrimp.
Everybody loves shrimp.
I once dated a
Wait.
shrimp.
Wait, what?
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 Huh?
What was that?
What?
Did someone say shrimp?
Two?
Two?
What?
Let's just get something straight right off the bat. You all know exactly who I was. I don't care how many adventures you've been on since the last time you saw me. You
No.
will not forget being...
I could never forget you. You tasked me with saving the entire Tellurian species.
Yeah.
You made me. You made me smart. You made me stupid. You made me super old for a second. You put me on top of a huge obelisk that I had to carve into a reflective parabola to destroy an approaching asteroid.
See, I'm just remembering a lot of like shrimp-related stuff. Like,
what was the shrimp? No, what was the shrimp?
There was a whole shrimp.
There was a whole shrimp thing.
Last time he arrived and said the exact same thing. Did someone say shrimp?
Wait, hold on. Who is this guy?
My name is Two. I am a part of the Singularity. We are beings that have so much power your tiny little brain couldn't possibly comprehend. All you need to know is that when I am here, you do as I say.
From personal experience, I can confirm that's true.
Yeah.
Or what, I guess, is my, I'll do as you say.
He removed
or
Pleck's
what?
arms and legs temporarily.
and put them on Bino.
Yeah, it was upsetting.
Maybe something like this?
It's smoking.
That's right.
The ventilation is not great here. You shouldn't do those things.
So what do you do?
AJ 2 is one of the most powerful beings we've ever interacted with.
Yeah, AJ...
He can change reality at will. He puts entire species through rigorous tests to make sure they deserve to exist in the universe.
That's right.
AJ, if Pleck had failed his test, the entire Tellurian race would have been eradicated from the universe.
Wow, it totally feels like something he would have failed, though, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of amazing.
Against all odds, I succeeded.
I need all of you to follow me into the other room.
Okay.
He just magically transported himself to the ship. Can you believe that?
Well, he transported himself into the closet and then sort of busted out of the closet.
Sort of more dramatic last time.
Actually, before you enter this room, just give me 5 minutes.
Give him 5 minutes. Does this magic take 5 minutes?
Wait. You need us to give you 5 minutes?
Yeah, I just need you to give me 5 minutes. I have a phone call to make to other people in the Singularity.
Surely the Singularity communicates outside of our perception of time and space.
I was using the term phone call for all of you to
comprehend. Okay, all right.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you're calling Todd, just tell him Bargie's not interested.
I'm not interested.
Yes, Daddy's calling Todd.
Yeah.
Man, think about what mind-bending, reality-altering shenanigans he's pulling in there.
That was just a poof of smoke, though.
I was more curious if one of us hadn't said shrimp, how long would he have been in the...
That's a good question.
In the storage room.
Yeah, but the other question is, why is he still harping on the shrimp thing?
What's the deal with the shrimp? What are you talking about?
What was it about the shrimp?
Just to be clear, was the first time he visited, was he just kind of come out of the closet?
No, he just sort of appeared and disappeared.
Well, that seems impressive.
He had a cloak that looked like a starfield.
Yeah, also, what happened to his cloak? It looks just like a regular cloak that you'd get at a secondhand store.
Okay, a lot of dissing cloaks.
2.
Wow.
Also, did the toilet just flush?
What? No. I have your tests ready.
Oh,
Please
okay.
Wait, so we just test? What's the deal?
AJ, you gotta keep up just a little bit.
I mean, this feels like a lot.
AJ, all you need to know is that you cannot cross 2. He will ruin your entire life.
I asked you to come into the room.
Yes. Come on.
Okay.
Yes. No.
No. 2, we don't. We're coming in.
Oh wow! Look at all these pulleys.
Okay, yeah, a lot of cranks here.
If you are able to get
on little ramps.
this marble to the end of that maze, I will let this entire ship live. But if you don't, you heard me, Bargie. If you don't, I will incinerate you and all of the entities that live inside of it.
Oh, Dar's just picking up the marble.
Yeah, is that legal too? Can they just pick up the marble and put it over there?
Damn it, I didn't think about that. All right. Okay, everybody out. Yeah, I need to know.
Okay. You nailed it. Yeah, wow.
I
guess
we gotta get out. I mean, he's gonna snap his fingers. We gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
At the risk of bringing your scorn upon us, what is happening? What are you testing us for? Anything you need, we'll do it. I just want to know what's happening.
Something has happened to this galaxy. The galaxy that I manage. Thanks to all of you, the vibes are off. Okay?
It's our fault?
If you don't complete these tasks, I will know that you are not ready to restore this galaxy to its rightful place. And your punishment will be death. Hold on.
Is it cell? Is it cell phone? It's like an old flip phone.
Richard, you're 20 minutes late for your shift.
I'm a sick. I won't be in for the next couple of days.
And these vocal cakes are gonna make themselves, Richard.
Well, you don't want me in there. I'll get everybody sick. Yeah, it's really bad. I got it. I don't know, from some Ballwheat.
Wow. Oh boy, a Ballwheat? Ugh, been there. Take all the time you need.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Now, 2, I don't presume to know the goings-on of the singularity, but that was surely you faking sick from...
some sort of job.
Some sort of job.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a
like
test for that person. See, I run multiple tests at once now. I have elevated.
We heard every single
Yeah, that guy sounded
part of
mad
it.
that you were late for work. Aren't you at work now? You're in the singularity.
There's a lot of complications to this, he thinks that I'm working. It's a long play, okay? It's a long play.
Okay, and the long play is...
I don't have my powers.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
My powers are gone.
Then how did you appear in that closet and then break out of the closet when we talked about
I
shrimp?
was a stowaway.
You were on the ship the whole time?
Oh.
Yes, I saw you at the ship's top, and I snuck on board. I just thought that... I need your help, okay?
Whoa. Really?
Also, he was like, hey, if I pay you 5 nermos, can I just hang out inside you? And I was like, yeah, whatever.
Bargie,
Yeah.
you knew he paid to get on the ship,
knew
and
he
you
was
didn't
here?
mention that?
Nobody asked.
I mean,
Okay.
that
We have
seems
to
like...
ask if there are stowaways who paid you?
Yeah. Does that mean... Should we just be asking all the time if there are stowaways?
Yeah, there's currently 3 stowaways.
3? 2 and who else?
Well, there's 2
Well, this
and
is
then
a real
2.
math problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Is it 2
We
and
have
1 or
2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 3.
But there's
In
3?
this case.
No, but 2 plus 2 would be...
is...
Oh, my.
Is
I
this
mean,
the-
I don't have my powers anymore, but this is a sad crew.
All right.
Why did I hitch my lot to you all?
Yeah, suddenly
You got a
the
lot of
shoe is on the
attitude.
other foot, isn't it?
Wait, so what I want to know is, how'd you make that marble thing?
I think he sort of built this in the few minutes that we were hanging out outside.
Yeah,
I'm actually really good with my hands.
Yeah, no, it's like actually pretty good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. I'm trying to get another job. It's a long story, okay? I've had to do a lot of things I didn't want to do without my powers. You guys don't understand how many people want to kill you when you've put them in life and death situation and then have erased, entire species of...
Yeah,
Whoa.
I guess there are
Life
probably a
forms.
lot of people that have...
Yeah, wait. 2, I never thought to ask this of you, but I know Tellurian survived. How many races did you eliminate?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is already much higher than I...
There were Zactoids, there were the Lachmas, which, I mean, they were made out of lava. They just moved around on this planet.
That
They
sounds cool.
formed into
That
rocks.
sounds honestly super rad.
Yeah, but they never did anything. And, just...
Yeah, but maybe
in
they
the
could just hang
singularity,
out.
we're very much about production. You gotta keep it up. You gotta keep up the evolution, and if you don't,
Wow.
that snapping is me erasing the Lachmas from existence.
How did you lose your powers?
Oh, how did I lose my powers? What a great question.
I don't know,
awesome.
getting so close to Pleck.
Yeah. He's getting
Hey,
close to pick.
Hey, you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were supposed to save the galaxy.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Yes. Dart, haven't you been paying attention? That's been true this whole time.
I've heard it a couple of times. I just never thought anyone but you believed that.
I
You
thought
know?
it would be kind of like, it'd be nice if he did. But
Wow. My own noob. My own
Sorry.
noob.
I mean, I think we're all thinking that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just show of hands. Who thought that I was maybe going to save the galaxy? Who thought it would even be a remote possibility? Oh, wow. Me and 2. Only people raising our hands. Thank you so much.
One of the other stowaways is also.
Well, show yourself. You know, I just feel like I thought it was bad. I didn't think it was this bad. You know?
Well, and to be clear, I also didn't think you were going to save the galaxy, but, you know, Bino really tasked me to...
Bino?
Wait, Bino was the one who told you to test us?
Wait, was that not revealed to you at some point?
What?
We
Bino's
never
the
really
key.
got a lot of information from Bino.
Bino is the key to the entire singularity.
Yeah, Bino pitched that as one of the episodes of Bino and Bargie, but I didn't really understand it.
You have been disrespecting Bino this entire time. I let him down.
We all loved Bino. He saved our lives several times, and we would have done anything for him. But he
really?
was.
Then why is Bino not here? Why is Bino not here, Pleck?
He was inside the all-wheat. He was the all-wheat. He turned into this huge, muscular,
very sexy.
I mean,
yeah, his true form.
Hot bean, and he saved us. He's the reason we got transported to another galaxy.
And you came back without him?
I don't know that we left with him, you know? Like, it was hard to say what happened in the aftermath of the all-wheat.
I think he's always been in our hearts.
Okay, yeah, certainly.
It's always been in here.
I'm gonna kill you! Get away!
Stop punching him in the shoulder so hard.
Oh, if I could only snap my god! Why doesn't this work?
Stop snapping yourself!
Hey, Jade, come on.
He doesn't have powers anymore. What am I supposed to do?
Just because he doesn't have powers doesn't mean you have to be mean to him. Oh, hey, Jay, look! Look what you did.
Do you feel good about that, AJ? You feel good about that?
What are you guys yelling about?
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
What'd I miss? Everyone
honestly,
keep it down. I'm trying to sleep.
Trying to what?
Trying to what?
Try to slap.
That's probably for the best, Justin.
Wait, what is he trying to do? Slap?
I assume it's sleep, but it's
Justin
very generous.
Justin, it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. What were you doing?
See you later, too.
Oh, see you, Justin.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
What?
How do you two know each other?
What are you talking about? I know everybody in this galaxy.
How?
But how does he know you?
I have friends, Pleck. Wow. You're so lame. We're going back to bed.
To where?
To sleep?
And I ask you, in the end, isn't embezzlement just another word for love?
Wow. Who would object to that?
The defense rests for this part.
Okay, we're going to commercial in 5, 4, 3.
Hello, I'm Quaid Blismo, and if you think it's easy defending financial murderers, handsy politicians, and high society sociopaths day in and day out, think again. Every night, I lie awake, questioning my life choices, ruminating on the consequences of my unscrupulousness, and praying to Rod that my off-planet bank account overflowing with nermos from residual checks, legal fees, and hush money is never discovered by the authorities. Needless to say, with all the stress I'm under, it's important to take time to seek out relaxation and pleasure in every possible area of my life. From how I start my mornings to how I wind down after work and everything in between, I deserve to enjoy it all. And so do you. So allow me to present Exhibit D. Dipsy Stories is an app full of sexy audio stories, and now they even have brand new written stories. I like to print them out and sprinkle them in amongst my discovery documents to spice them up a little. Dipsy helps bring sensual stories to life, anytime, anywhere. There are hundreds of stories to choose from, and they release new content every week, so there's always more to explore. And get this, for viewers of Pump Up the Justice, Dipsy is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/Zyxx. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/Zyxx. Leave your stress behind and go to dipsystories.com/Zyxx, and you'll find joy and confidence in and out of the bedroom, not to mention the courtroom. And that's a Quaid Blismo guarantee. How was that?
Checking with the execs.
That's fine.
Okay, you're good.
Thank you.
We are back from halftime, ladies and gentlemen, here on Pump Up the Justice. Honorable Hostile Legal Prisoner.
I have a question, or just kind of more of a comment. It's not really a question, more of a comment. So, the fact that you're in charge of the galaxy, and now that you have no power, that is bad, right?
wouldn't say it's bad. I mean, I'm excited.
Not
about
You wouldn't say it's bad. Nermut, it is bad. What are you talking about? You want the random chaos of the galaxy to be the law of the land? Oh, he's asleep.
Yeah, if you hold him upside down, he just goes right out.
Sorry, I just put him in there. Listen, okay, if chaos rules, all of this is gonna go away. All right?
Wait, what do you mean chaos?
Listen, the Singularity's job is to maintain order in the galaxy. All right? The universe is a dumb, chaotic place, and if we didn't do this job, none of you would even be here. Okay? We take care of temporal anomalies, rogue species, time shifts, time warps. Okay?
About nosebleeds, because I get nosebleeds when we do time stuff.
AJ, I don't think that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
AJ, I think 2 is saying that without his powers, nefarious forces might disrupt our reality without any repercussions.
Exactly.
Ooh, good nap.
Welcome back, Nermut.
Thank you.
Were you slapping?
I was asleep.
Okay, so you're saying it was Papa's fault that you lost your powers.
Okay.
Understandable, but
all right.
When did this happen?
When the all-wheat exploded. Okay? And I know that when that happened, we lost Bino.
Wow.
You let him die, and I lost my powers.
Hasn't he died like a bunch, though?
Yeah,
right?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean,
this death maybe felt a little more deathy.
You see that?
Yeah.
No energy happening there. The only energy is sound.
You know, too, you have been snapping a lot.
Yeah.
It's just, we believe that your powers are gone, man.
Okay, well, I used to snap all the time. And now it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
It just turns on my lights and turns them off sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we just at least, Bargie, is that a function you can turn off? Because this has been a rough afternoon.
And look, you want to know what kind of shit goes down when a member of the Singularity isn't around to keep things in order? Huh? Check this out.
It's like I always say, back on the cliffs of Fulham,
You didn't have anyone to look out for you. I mean, apart from my parents who are visible in the distance in their gated community, that's changed now under my reign. Reign? That seems strong. Maybe my first of many terms. Not that I won't step down.
I mean, anyway.
Wow.
Yep, that's Nermut, all right.
There's 2 Nermut Bundaloys now, okay?
So you're saying his existence is some kind of paradox?
I don't know. One of them is not supposed to be here. In order to restore balance, you need to kill the wrong Nermut Bundaloy.
What?
Okay.
Kill the right... Wait, what?
How do we know which one is the wrong one?
Well, no, because it feels wrong.
Well, I would kill both of them myself, just to be sure.
Wow.
You know.
All right,
that seems
sounds logical.
Barge.
2, I don't know about this.
You'll know when I get my powers back, okay? I mean, we could kill this one right now, and if I get my powers back, we'll know.
I don't think...
No.
do
it.
All right, well, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the one that's, the leader of the galaxy.
That seems more likely.
It seems like this one.
Sometimes.
All right. You sure you don't want to kill this one? Because we could do that.
I'm voting for everyone.
Sure.
I mean, you don't get a vote. This guy doesn't get a vote.
Sounds like...
Yeah, that sounds like something the wrong Nermut Bundaloy would say to sort of save his own skin.
To me.
Well, no, but so would the right one.
Yeah, good point.
We all know that this Nermut is not the evil one, right, buddy?
Thank you.
But in the meantime, we will have to imprison you until we know for sure.
We can't take any chances, but yeah, sorry.
We're gonna put you in this shipping container here.
Yeah.
Hey, no, what? Hey,
we'll put your mission in there.
Don't worry.
You can assign us missions from there. You'll just call in to us on the bridge.
Put him in Justin's room.
Put the container in Justin's room, please.
Sorry, he needs a little responsibility.
So nice, you guys. Thank you so much.
Justin, having alert is a big responsibility.
Justin, I don't tell anybody, but I won the election.
Okay.
What?
All right. Have fun in there.
See, and now I'm less confident that he's not the evil one,
Mr. Tripman, quick question from me, AJ. You say Beano gave you your powers, but he's a bean, so...
What? How do you not understand? Yeah, Beano is the source, okay? Beano is the source of the singularity.
Well, was the source, right? Was the source.
Okay, that's AJ, yes.
AJ. What? I'm just saying that we're gonna...
That's pretty insensitive.
If I could snap my fingers, I freaking would.
Well, you can, right?
Technically, you can still snap the
You
finger.
know what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, but that dove was pretty cool. That dove sort of just came out of your sleeve.
Yeah, I feel like I had to pick up some magic tricks when I lost my powers.
Sure.
Just in case some people came around and try to mess with me,
Or wanted to book you for a birthday party.
You found magic tricks to end the altercation?
Yes, sometimes when you pull a card out of a lemon, people freak out.
Wait, hold on.
I love that trick.
Wait, hold on. You can pull a card out of a lemon, man?
Oh, wait, hold on one second. Just
okay.
AJ,
we don't.
All right, hold on. Let him do it.
Just shuffle these cards. All right.
Okay, yeah.
See this? Okay, pick a card. Any card.
Which one should I pick, you guys?
AJ, it doesn't matter.
Which one should I pick?
Card.
Okay, I'll pick this one.
All right, great. And
it's the Nine of Jewels.
Just shuffle them in here, and then could you hold this lemon for me? Thank you. All right. Okay. Just get it, and then let me have that lemon back. All right. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
All right. And does anybody have a knife? It's okay. I have one. Oh, yeah, pulled that out of nowhere. All right.
Wow.
Cut this lemon. All right.
Yeah, I think we all saw that, Barge.
You see?
That was my card.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like when I've seen that trick in the past, there was some context that gave, sort of a reason for the lemon to be there, but you just kind of produced the lemon.
Yeah, there's a little bit of narrative that goes with magic.
Why are you giving him such a hard time?
Well, Bargie, that's it. That's what's part of the trick. Yeah.
You all done? You're all done with your little talk? Okay, because the universe is going to shit. All right?
Okay.
It's absolute chaos in this galaxy, and I don't even know what's happening anymore because I don't have my powers.
Yeah.
You need to fix it, because if you can't, no one can.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, can I ask you all a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
You said you were in another galaxy.
Yeah.
Was there somebody from the Singularity there?
Huh. Yeah, there wasn't any. We didn't meet anybody from the Singularity. You're the only person from the Singularity we've ever met.
There are a lot of single people.
That's true. There were a lot of single people kind of ready to mingle. Yeah.
Hold on. So you're saying if the Singularity, if the the person in the Them galaxy.
Wow, Pleck, you're really not getting this here. Let me explain it to you.
If the singularity
simple. No, Pleck. It would really be a lot faster if I just said it myself.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Maybe just like
Okay.
When
Maybe
Bino
just let
disappeared, every member of the singularity lost their powers, including
There you go.
the singularity member from the Them galaxy. This is bad. It's worse than we thought.
You're not just tasked to save the galaxy, Pleck. You're tasked to save the universe.
What?
It's true. The Zemus, the prophecy, all of it. It's all true.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, AJ.
Look, there has to be a balance between good and evil. The good was supposed to be you, Pleck, and yet you couldn't do it.
I still could. I'm back. I'm here now. I'm back now. Here.
2, maybe Pleck's prophecy hasn't actually been fulfilled yet. There may still be time.
That is true.
But how? Without Bino, what can I do?
This is the easiest way I can explain it. Bino exists outside of time and space, okay?
Okay.
If he's not here, there is no balance. And if there's no balance, there is no Bino. So if you fix one, you fix the other. You see what I'm saying?
I guess I just don't know how...
Well, picture scales, okay? You know what scales are, don't you, Pleck?
Like on a lizard or musical scales?
No, I'm talking about a balance of scales.
Oh. Wow, a third one I hadn't even considered. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, now I'm picturing it. Now I'm
You guys
picturing
have
it.
been traveling space with him?
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah, okay. So, if the scale is out of balance, you have to put a little bit of weight on one to balance out the other. If you save the galaxy, you save Bino. And if you save Bino, you save the galaxy. See what I'm saying?
I do not understand what you're saying.
My.
I guess I just don't know how Bino...
But Bino no. Bino no. And that's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, well, AJ gets it, so I guess...
I got it now.
Okay.
Great. So you could just explain it to him at a later point.
Great. Please don't try it. No.
Bino no? Do you not know what I'm
Yes.
talking about? Yeah.
So can we do that? Can we
Let's do it. Just point me in the direction.
Okay, I don't think a blaster.
Okay. Show me where to shoot.
I'm starting to like this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely gung. He grows on you. He grows on you. We didn't think we were going to like him.
Kind of everybody.
I really didn't like him when I first got here. I didn't like his face. I didn't like some questions you were asking.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hello?
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, hey, Phil. What? Why are you calling me?
You can bring back milk.
Okay. Bye, Phil. Oh my god.
You have a roommate?
Yeah. Okay, I can't afford my own room. I've never had to make money before. I don't even understand this concept. It's so barbaric.
You know, too, it seems like losing your powers has really tested you.
Damn it. You're right. You got me, and I don't like how it feels. I don't.
I mean, tell that to the species you eradicated. Because...
Oh, I can't. They're all gone. They are not here anymore.
Erased from reality, right? Not just killed. They never existed.
That's right.
Wow. You keep saying we have to, bring balance back to the galaxy in order for you to get back your powers.
That's right.
But isn't the real reward just bringing balance back to the galaxy and finding Bino? I mean, isn't you getting your powers back kind of like a bonus? Wouldn't good winning over evil being kind of the best thing to happen?
Yeah, but AJ, you gotta appreciate his perspective.
I've seen it from his perspective, but I've also just kind of seen it from our perspective where it's isn't bringing balance kind of the big mission?
AJ, pick a card.
Yes. Okay, which one should I pick, you guys?
AJ, it doesn't matter which card
you pick. But it does sort of matter because I want it to be the one that he picks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be the one that he picks. It's gonna
be the one he picks.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that. It depends on me. Okay, I want to pick. Somebody tell me to stop.
AJ, we all want you to stop.
Okay.
We all want you to stop.
Pick this one.
Okay, all right. Okay. And just look over there.
Okay.
All right, now look in your pocket.
Telling me to look over there? Okay.
Look at your pocket.
Yeah, too. You got to work on your pattern.
The card was in here.
It was in your pocket the whole time.
That's crazy. It wasn't in my pocket but then I looked away. Crazy that the magic happened when I looked away. That's the craziest
Wow,
part.
this was way too easy.
Are you sure you don't have your powers? Are you sure? Oh, okay.
I'll get those. Don't worry. You don't have to pick them up. I'll get them.
Just snapped and threw them all on the ground.
Yeah. I think that was a mistake. I'll get them, buddy.
Nermut keeps talking about being the collector leader and swap.
I am worried about Justin. I think Justin might be low-level depressed because it's like mid-afternoon and he's in bed.
Yeah, he's sleeping pretty
he's
late.
a teenager. I think it's teenagers' bodies are weird.
I don't like my new pet. My new pet sucks. I miss my parents and I miss Centurion.
If the bar is replacing your parents, no pet is going to be enough.
Yeah, especially if the pet is Nermut.
I think that's asking too much of me.
Hey, 2, I don't know you very well, man.
Yeah.
But I want to promise you this. We will get your powers back. But before that, we will go get you some milk for your roommate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That
would
be really nice.
I mean, I don't
could you also give me a ride?
I don't want to promise
could you also give me a ride back?
But we can drop you off and get you milk.
Yeah, milk first, then saving the universe.
Yeah.
Which this time definitely will do right, somehow.
Yeah. Thank you, Dar.
Okay. I would normally demand to come with you, but I do think one of you might die in the process of this, and I don't want that to be me, so I don't want to be on this ship.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
And one last thing. Word of advice. Don't trust each other always.
Don't trust.
Tell me something I don't know.
Does that mean never trust each other, or don't always trust each other?
Pleck, don't trust each other always. Toodaloo.
That's more confusing.
We just kind of crashed into a bunch of boxes. Yeah.
Two, you okay back there?
Yeah, this is great. I like it.
It just looked like you hit your head pretty hard on the side of the.
No. It was a really cool entrance and an exit. So if you
okay.
Do you still want us to get the milk or what?
Yeah, please. If you could just get the milk first, I'm gonna take just a little nap.
If you hit it that hard, you probably shouldn't go to sleep because there's a concussion risk.
It'll be fine. Just give me some napkins and.
Napkins?
That doesn't sound like enough. Here, why don't you take this?
Yeah, that's my cloak.
I mean, it's a napkin, Nermut.
Well, it was my cloak. Before that was a napkin, and then it was a napkin again.
And to napkinness it returns.
Yellow Trooper. You've hardly touched your triple mocha frappuccino latte. You'll need lots of energy to operate the Torto's left arm if that monster ever comes back.
I've been thinking, Blue Trooper. The monster was made out of ill-fitting jackets, out-of-style jeans, and old worn-out sneakers. What could it mean?
The monster's stupid and it sucks. That's what it means, bro.
But what if, somehow, the monster reflected something we've been struggling with in our daily lives? Maybe it's time for the Torto Troopers to get a style upgrade.
But between keeping the planet safe from magical growing monsters and keeping up with our schoolwork, how will we ever find the time?
Well, I've been doing some research, and it appears that there's a store that is somehow personalized to our sizes and styles.
Impossible, bro.
Not if my calculations are correct. It's called Stitch Fix Freestyle, a shop built just for you, and also the rest of the Torto Troopers, and also everyone else.
I'm too attracted to understand you.
Stitch Fix Freestyle is your trusted style destination where you can discover and instantly buy curated items based on your style, likes, and lifestyle.
Like how I wear exclusively muscle tees and animal print board shorts. You wear overalls for some reason. And the Grey Trooper wears a button-down Oxford and sensible slacks.
Indeed. Whether you're looking for a brand you love or to try a new one, at Stitch Fix Freestyle, you can shop hundreds of brands personalized to your size and fit.
Finally, a company that gets me, a popular, muscular, smoking hot male in the prime of my life.
Try Stitch Fix Freestyle today by filling out your style quiz at stitchfix.com/Zyxx.
Trevin? Order for Trevin.
What's my real name when I wear my helmet, barista? Right.
Sorry.
stitchfix.com/Zyxx.
Wow, this is your apartment.
Yeah, this is where I live. This is where I
live.
Dude, you need to see a doctor. I think you hit your head pretty hard.
What? Nah, I'm okay.
Sue, I really, yeah.
Hey, Phil, I got the milk.
Oh, okay. Just leave it in the fridge.
Yeah, no duh, Phil.
Classic milk location.
I don't drink that. I'm lactose intolerant.
Wait, Phil, if you're lactose intolerant, why are you asking for milk?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Who are these guys?
These are the people that are going to save the galaxy.
I thought we agreed if we were gonna have people over, we let each other know ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not coming in.
We're
just dropping off too. Listen, thank you for giving us another chance, I guess. We're gonna make things right.
I believe in you, Pleck. Also, Phil, if I want to have people over, I can, okay? I don't like how much you control our shared space.
The door and...
No. I want you all to hear this.
Okay, all right.
Oh, your name is on the lease. Okay, here we go again. You know what, Phil? If I had my powers, I would snap you out of existence.
Whatever, I invited my friend over. This is Todd.
Oh, he broke his own rule.
I'm the one who asked for the milk. I'm losing my mind. I need the nutrients from the milk.
Is that the same Todd?
Sounds like it from the voicemail.
Bargie!
Yep, it's him. That's the guy.
Didn't have to wait hardly at all.
I'm drinking all this milk because I love you so much, Bargie!
Okay, time to go.
What does that have to do with anything?
You'd know if you understood our love, fella.
I really need my powers back.
This is C-Red IT5, credits and attributions droid commencing outro protocol. Pleck Decksetter was played by Alden Ford, C-53 and Todd were played by Jeremy Bent. Dar was played by Allie Kokesh. Bargie the Ship, Justin Ballwheat, and Phil the Roommate were played by Moujan Zolfaghari. Nermut Bundaloy was played by Seth Lind. AJ and Lexamar Quench were played by Winston Noel. 2 was played by special guest Jonathan Braylock. Jonathan is a co-creator of the sketch comedy show Astronomy Club on Netflix and co-host of the podcast Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood. Follow him on Twitter at John Braylock. This episode was edited by Alden Ford with sound design and mixed by Shane O'Connell. Theme music composed by Brendan Ryan and performed by famed Macedonian Symphonic Orchestra. Orchestra mixing by Danny Keith Taylor. Opening crawl narration by Jeremy Crutchley. Ship design for Bargarean Jade by Eric Geusz. Audio hosting by Simplecast. Mission to Zyxx is a proud member of the Maximum Fun Network.
Hi, it's me, Dave Hill, from before, here to tell you about my brand new show on Maximum Fun, the Dave Hill Good Time Hour, which combines my old Maximum Fun show, Dave Hill's Podcasting Incident, with my old radio show, The Goddamn Dave Hill Show, into one new futuristic program from the future. If you like delightful conversation with incredible guests, technical difficulties, and actual phone calls from real-life listeners, you've just hit a street called easy. I'm also joined by my incredible co-host, the boy criminal Chris Gersbeck. Say hi, Chris.
Hey, Dave. It's really great
That's enough, Chris. And New Jersey chicken rancher Des. Say hi, Des.
Hey, Dave.
The Dave Hill Good Time Hour. Brand new episodes every Friday on Maximum Fun.
Plus, the show's not even an hour. It's 90 minutes.
Take that, stupid rules.
We nailed it.
Hi, I'm Biz.
And I'm Teresa.
And we're the hosts of One Bad Mother, a podcast about parenting. Parenting is hard, and we have no advice. But we do see you doing it. Honk if you like to do it. Didn't we have a bumper sticker a while back that was like, honk if you did it? That's what it was.
I think it was honk if you're doing it.
Why did we not ever make those? Those
we
are
did make them. I think they're still in the Max Fun store.
Honk, honk. You're doing it.
Thanks, Biz. So are you. Each week, we'll be here to remind you that you're doing a good job.
You can find us on MaximumFun.org. Honk, honk.
Toot, toot.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist owned. Audience supported.
That's not you. Whoever that is someone else posing as you, or a shadow version of you, a mirror universe version.
Well, we're going to have to get them out of there then because I won the election.
Yeah,
as
I
you
think
saw.
whatever put anti-you in that position,
a write-in vote.
Okay, great. But it was some sort of machinations that are not okay. We need to fix it.
Pleck, are you against democracy?
Are you saying that we should overturn the election, Pleck?
No.
Oh, yikes.
No, I'm just saying it was stolen.
That's something that you want to really commit to?
We're all going to have to quit now. This is over.
This is a little awkward. This is getting too political.
I'm not getting the vaccine,
Too
everybody.
political.
Good stuff.
Pick up from...
Nermut.